Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Iceman 3rd ID. Today we're going to be looking at another mod showcase. This is going to be better than my last mod showcase. My last mod showcase wasn't bad, it was just something easy to get me into feeling comfortable with doing mod showcases. Today I'm actually going to do a real mod showcase, and it's nothing that hasn't been done before. This is a mod that was actually in 2015. But it'll kind of get my feet wet with doing the whole mod showcase, what do you call it? I don't know, platform, motif, theme, I guess. So what do we got here? What are we looking at here first? We're looking at the IT Runner mod from Giant Software. It is 29.33 megabytes. It's an 8-piece mod here. And let me get out of the tractor and show you what we got. Alright, so this trailer right here, see it says IT Runner. This is the IT RK 2633 HD. Now this trailer, it costs $55,000 and it costs $40 a day to maintain. It's a hook lift trailer. See the hook up top there? This is the trailer that you need to move all these pieces of equipment. Now, this is kind of like the Swiss Army knife of mods, right? We'll go through these one at a time and show you what each one of them costs, what they do. All right, so this right here, oh, no, this right here is the skip. It costs $20,000. It holds 18,000 liters. It costs $20 a day to maintain, right? Right here, you've got and it's made by IT Runner. Right here you've got the grain container. It costs $42,000. It holds 45,000 liters, and it costs $30 a day to maintain, made by IT Runner. Here's another IT Runner brand product. It is the wood container. It costs $9,000 and only costs $7 a day to maintain. That's pretty good. Same thing with the hay container, or the bale container. It costs $9,000 and $7 a day to maintain. And here we've got the slurry container. This is where you keep liquid manure. It also has, on the back here, you can spread the slurry on your field with it. So not only is it a container, but and you can set it down wherever you want. And that's the beauty of these, is that you can set them down wherever you want to. And if you're in like a multiplayer game and you've got a couple of these, I can tell somebody, okay, be over here at a certain location, and I'm going to drop this container off here, and then somebody else can pick it up. They can kind of meet me halfway, so I don't have to break off from what I'm doing. Or I could drop off an empty, a full container and pick up an empty container. And I mean, there's a lot of creative problem solving that you can do with these in multiplayer mode. But yeah, so this, what I wanted to do, let's go over here first. Let's go over here first. This right here is the Farm Tech Fortis 2000 manure spreader. It costs $52,000. It holds 2,400 liters of solid manure. This is like a solid manure spreader. It costs $15 a day to maintain, and it's got a 15-meter spread. The liquid manure container only has a 12-meter spread, so you're going to get a bigger spread over your field with the solid manure trailer. And then you've got the Burgman HT50 container. It costs it holds 4,800 liters, and it costs $45,000. And it to maintain it, it's $40 a day. So I've broken down some of these numbers for the entire package, right? For the entire 8-piece package, if you want to own the whole thing and just one item each, right? It would cost you $266,000, and it would cost $199 a day to maintain. So a little under $200 a day to maintain. But I wanted to show you every piece in action. But now that you know what comes in the IT Runner, you know, if you don't want to stick around for this part of the video, if you want to take off, you've already got the information that you need. You know what everything does. But I want to kind of show them in action. Now, in order to do this, this is my tutorial farm. This is my tutorial save. So, literally, I've got, you know, $30 million because I used a glitch to get extra money, which they patched, and so I wanted to show you what each one of these does, but I don't have a source of liquid manure. I don't have a source of solid manure. I didn't have timber. I didn't have hay. I didn't have any of that stuff. So what I've had to do over the last day or so is develop this into like a legitimate farm. uh, so my tutorial farm is actually a legitimate working farm now. I've got cows. I didn't mess with the pigs or the sheep or anything like that, but I've got cows that make liquid and solid manure. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. But first, in order to get them to do that, we need hay, right? So let's go get this party started, and we're gonna get into my combine here and start harvesting this wheat so that we can get hay, so we can get solid manure, so I can show you how to spread this solid manure out on these fields here. Uh-oh. No, we want to enable the straw swath, because we need that straw. Yeah, that's what we need, straw swath. So we can put straw down in our pen, so we can get some solid manure, so we can show you that solid manure truck. Okay. Alright. So what you do with this is you back up. This trailer is awesome. I love this trailer. You extend the arm out. So watch the arm. It's extending out. Right? And it's going to attach to this trailer. Check this out. So you press attach, hit attach, it attaches, and then you load the trailer right on here. Bam! And now we can go pick up that wheat harvest. Look at that. And it holds, I think, what did I say it held? It held 45,000 liters. So this is going to be able to probably hold, I don't know, maybe this entire harvest? I'm not sure. Alright. So, get a little bit closer here, and there you go. So it works just like any other tipper, basically, except it's on a trailer and I can drop it off somewhere. Alright, so now I've got 5,000 units, and now I can take it over here to this field and drop it off if I want to, right? And then the next guy, if I'm playing multiplayer, the next guy can come pick it up, and next time he needs wheat, he can come pick this up and fill it on up. Look at that. You just switch, detach, retract arm, bam. I just dropped off that wheat right there. I'll just leave that here. Huh. That is too cool. Let's go get the skip. Yeah, skip is your cheaper option, but it holds less, of course. So you just back this up here. Let's go ahead and extend that arm out. Back it up. Whoops. Attach it. Load it. We can go pick up another load of wheat from this field over here. Yeah, I think that these come in several different colors. I'm not too sure. I didn't really try that out. I just wanted to kind of showcase what this mod actually does. So I picked I don't know, the vanilla version of the mod instead of messing around with the color palette. But there you go. That's what the skip looks like when it gets loaded, and it works the same way as any other tipper would. It's got a door in the back there, and it empties out. So there you go, got another 5,000 wheat right there. We'll go ahead and drop that off. Alright. So this is the Burgman HT50 container. Extend that arm out. Gonna go ahead and attach it. Load the container. Go over and empty out our harvester. Hope that tractor's not in the way. It probably is. Well, it doesn't seem to care. Alrighty. There we go. Look at that. It's filling up. And I've noticed that these mods on the PlayStation, I am on PlayStation, as you can tell by the help screen up in the corner, which I constantly have to use because I have to remember the buttons. The mods on PlayStation I haven't had any problems with. We got a bunch of them, and I'm only using them on this tutorial map, but I haven't had any problems with them so far. Right. So this is what the Burgman looks like when it's unloading. I don't think there's any unload options. You can, however, move that front thing up and down. I don't know what that is, what it's called, louver or window or screen, or I don't know what it's called. But you can move it up and down. So we're gonna go ahead and unload. That's what she looks like when she unloads. I guess it's got conveyor belts in it. That's pretty neat. The conveyor belts move the grain back. We'll go ahead and park. We'll go ahead and leave this trailer right here. So if you pull up like that, you can pull up to where you want to leave the trailer, and then go ahead and drop the container off. Whoops. There we go. Look at that. And it rolls on wheels. Bam, dropped it off. Go ahead and detach it. Move that arm forward. Bam. Alright, so now we're going to go dump out this skip. We got the second field harvested. Come over to our grain silo over here. Check that out. And the trailer has got a hydraulic arm on it that pushes these trailers up. That's pretty cool. How ingenious is that? Alright, so we're coming up to our silo here with the grain container. The IT runner grain container. I'm going to go ahead and unload it here. And it uses the hydraulic arm to lift the back end, and the other hydraulic arm in the trailer to lift the container to unload said container. Alright, well that first one's our logging trailer, and that second one is our bale trailer. Oh, we need to extend that arm out. Attach it, load it. We'll drive it over here to the middle of this field, get into our front loader, and try to load this bad boy. And I'm just gonna leave this right here. Alright, but I can take this opportunity to show you something cool. Watch this. I can, whoops, not do that. I can fasten tension belts. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. All I do is push one button. Unfasten, fasten, unfasten, fasten. Look at that. I don't have to walk around the trailer and do it manually. That's pretty neat. I don't know if that was in the patch or that's just on the IT runner, but that's pretty neat. So now I can take it over to this field, which I'm working on, and park it to fill it up the rest of the way without spilling any bales. Check that out. Pretty neat, huh? Alright. Park it right here. And bam. There they go. Hay is for horses? Not today. Actually, we're not going to feed this to our cows. It's straw, and we're going to use it as bedding. Hay is for horses. And cows. Alright, so there we go. We've got, how many bales is that? We got 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 4 is 20 bales. So that's 20 bales a load. That's not bad. We have arrived at the little cattle farm we got here. Little cattle ranch we got. And we're going to need to park this somewhere accessible but not in the way, so that we can feed these cows. I think what we'll do is park it right over here. Right here I think would be a good spot for it. Alright, so go ahead and let the trailer off. Drop the trailer. See what we got going on here. Alright, look at that. And bam, there we go, we got a bale of hay. Let's go ahead and get these straps off. Bam, straps are off. Detached. Retract the arm. And now look at that. We have got a pallet of hay right there. Alright. Alright, so we're back at the farm. We got our trailer down on the ground. We've got round bales this time instead of square bales, which we need square bales anyway, but alright, that should be enough. I think 3 is enough. Otherwise, I think I'm just pushing it. Because it still says 4,000, so let's see what happens here. I don't want to hear a little thing there. Alright. Unload. Alright, awesome. What happens when it gets down to 4,000? It goes up to 4,000 again. Woo! Come here, cow. I'll spray you too. Come here. Aw. I'll spray you. Alright. So that'll work. I can fit 5 in there at a time so far. Precariously. Alright. Let's shoot Betsy. Where'd Betsy? There you go. What are you doing? Don't eat the straw. That's for bedding. That's for bedding, Bessie. to sleep on it. What are you doing? Look at that big, huge cow head there. Ah. Cows look so much more realistic in this one. So yeah, there's the hay bale trailer. Now what else do we got? Alright guys, so next on the list to show y'all is the wood container. There we go. Alright, so up on top of this hill, in the mountains of Farming Simulator, is my logging operation. That might be a bad place to drop it off because I gotta go back through and pick it back up. Just drop it off on the ground right there. Get out. We'll go ahead and load this up, and I'll catch back up with you when I get it loaded up. Well, tell you what, I'll let you at least see me load one log on there. So I cut these at 5 meters, and it looks like it's an 8-meter trailer. So these ought to fit, but I could have probably done longer than 5 meters. So I wasn't quite sure how big I would need it. But yeah, so that's a 5-meter log. I probably got another 3 meters in the back I could have used. But anyway, let's load up this trailer and we'll get her done. Alright, so that's our last little branch right there, and like I said, you could load that up with a lot more wood than that. But, let's get out of here. Alright, let's see, do we have any strappy thingies on there? Let's look. Right one. Oh, look at that. Our wood is all tied down there. Let's go ahead and load the container. So there it is. Look at that. Now we can take that and dump it off wherever we needed to dump it off at. If we had a player that was working at the lumber yard, our logistics guy could drop off a empty container right here and then take this full one over to the lumber yard. And another player over there at the lumber yard could then start emptying that one. They could grab another empty container at the lumber yard and bring it back. So you just need 3 containers and you'd have a little 24-hour lumber operation going on. Alright, now let's take a look at these other two here. Okay. So now we'll pick up our slurry container there. Okay, then we got our slurry container. That's going to pick up our liquid manure, and it also can be used as a manure spreader. Hopefully by the time we get back, this guy won't be confused and he'll finish this field off. Be good. Alright, so here we are. We are arriving at the farm. We're going to pull up next to our slurry tank, our liquid manure stockpile here. We're gonna go ahead and fill this bad boy up. Looks like the slurry fill level is at 40%. Let's see what we knock it down to. And oh, there we go. Filling it up here. Alright, so that only knocks it down to about 2%. And it looks like Helper G has completed their task. That's good. So we've got about a 12-meter swath that this thing operates under. Alright, so let's turn on the slurry sprayer. Look at that. So there it is. It's spraying slurry in a 12-meter arc all over the field. So that part of the field is now fertilized. Look at that. And that was all free manure there. We'll do this next portion and then we'll set the tanker back down and grab our solid manure spreader. See what that's working with. I think that's a 15-meter spread. So good. That's good for all sorts of stuff. It's probably one of the most useful mods that I've seen. Alright, there we go. Much solid manure do we have? Solid manure, 4,224. But we got our cows up to 73% productivity. That's good. We've got everything except for power food. That's all we're missing. And we have our reproduction rate's up to once every 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's good. So here we are, coming to the farm here. And now we gotta decide where we would like to park this trailer. I think we'll park it right here. Seems like a good spot. Right next to the old slurry tank there. Oh, that looks yummy. Jump right in there. There we go. Alright. Check that out. Yeah, we're just gonna have just enough to make a demonstration out of this thing, and then that's it. Because that didn't even touch the percentage that thing can hold. Like, we're gonna have like 10% in this thing whenever I get rid of this manure. Alright, so now we're done with that. Park this bad boy over here. And yet again, I could have put it on the ground, but I just didn't think about it. Because I'm not playing in multiplayer right now. But if I were playing in multiplayer, I could put that in the ground. Or I could put that on the ground, leave it for somebody else to do, and then go and get something else and bring something. So literally with this, one guy could just be a logistics guy, right? If you're working with, 5 or 6 of your friends, or even 3 or 4 of your friends, one guy could just be logistics. He could just run stuff around like, hey, I need this, hey, I need that, and they can go get it for you. And I think that's the real strength of this mod is you could be doing several different operations all at the same time and have one guy be the logistics guy for everybody. Alright, So we need a little bit bigger area here than we did last time, because this has a little bit higher swath on it. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the manure spreader, I guess. There we go. There it is. Look at that, huh? Crazy. Oh, and it actually looks like manure when you put it down on the field. That's something I've always wondered about in this game, is like, why doesn't the manure look like manure? Well, it looks like manure now. So, there you go. That's how I like to end all my videos, is with a big pile of manure. So there's the manure spreader right there. That is the most fertilized field I have ever seen. I kind of like that. That really tells you where you're fertilizing, where you're not fertilizing. I mean, look at that. Huh. That's pretty neat. So that turn off the manure spreader. What? Okay, so how do I close that? I don't know. At any rate, park this over here. Oh, it closes by itself. Okay. Alright, well, so there it is, guys. The IT Runner mod. Super useful. Like I said, if I were to describe it, it would be a Swiss Army knife of mods. It kind of helps out with everything, especially logistics and multiplayer matches, or multiplayer games. Look, if you've liked this video, hit that big thumbs up button. If you dislike the video, hit the big thumbs down button. Leave me a comment in the comment section below, and be sure to visit my fan page on Facebook, Iceman Third ID. So, anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's been informative. I hope you have learned something. I hope if you were thinking about getting the IT Runner mod, I helped you make a decision. And yeah, so thank you to Sunshine for making this video possible, and we'll see you guys in the next one.